Hi, Ophiuchus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Tomb Carrot 144. Very happy, very grateful, and very blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Ophiuchus, unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from the End of the World as We Know It deck that I created that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. It's already here for you, but we'll still do the completion with this final card. I will show you what it is that I have here for Taurus. And we have diamonds. Here's the symbol. Fab and gorgeous. Energy of green. Luxury, comforts, beauty, biz, getting it. Ultra, the bull, double, and then 2. And that could be High Priestess and Gemini energy. Also judgment and awakenings. So allow what resonates. I'm going to leave that there. Polarity energy of Taurus will be Scorpio. Let's get your first card for love for Ophiuchus Moon. Love card. Ophiuchus Moon. Oh dear. So I get 2 separate individuals. You and someone being a part of this Ace of Pentacles here. This could be 2 karmics, given that these are in reversals. With this being in the love section. Because this is in reverse, the 9 of Cups is lack of wish fulfillment. But you have the Ace of Pentacles here. So then that just begins to give me that energy of this not being related to you. If anything, it's a completion with the karmic, with the 9s. And then the 8s will speak to this also here too. Scorpionic energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I see like a stuck feminine energy surrounded by swords of truth. Having been surrounded by their own falsities and lies. So I'm getting, and I'll just say what I got. So I get this being the karmic for a divine feminine. And this energy of this masculine person, not being wish fulfillment, but then also not getting their wishes, which may have been you. And then being walked away from as well. And then here, this being a feminine energy who's unawakened, but then the divine masculine moving away from this energy, who has had a problem walking away, wanting to hold on to the divine masculine. But with the 8 of Swords reversed, this will speak to no longer being stuck, connected to this feminine. And I feel these may be surrounding energies. where you have this. And then the Moon. Ace of Pentacles, this is wealth. This is also abundance. This is prosperity. This is all things good. Aces have nothing to do with the past. So that's why I'm getting this as being surrounding energies here for you. Just being seen because of the strength and the power of this Ace of Pentacles here. This is great fortune here too. This is a very large pentacle. I also got the energy of the buck. So in the Gilded Tarot Royale deck, which is the heightened version of this deck, this being the very first deck, with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a buck that's in the Ace of Pentacles, and the pentacle is in the antlers. It's across the crown, being held by the antlers of the buck. And so I do get that also here too. So I feel this is also about something being seen when it comes to a love situation of two attachments. Or I should say wannabe attachments. I don't even like that word. This is just, it's being actually seen. What's happening here with these two people. And this will affirm and confirm what I just said. So with the reversal energies, it'll just apply to the energy I picked up here with these two reversals and the manipulation. Nothing being able to be manipulated. Like, the action of this manipulation is these two people manipulating themselves. This is also attempting to block, but you can see here there's nothing that's blocked. And I think what we'll do is just leave this with these energies here. And let's get your money card. So this is beautiful. You have prosperous energy in the love section, where I do get this being a significant offer that's coming through. Something very well deserved and also very well received. Oh yeah, and I did get that channel for your title. Let's get your money card for Ophiuchus Moon. Here's that green energy also here too from Taurus. And then the buck energy, deers, will also be relevant too. For those of you who study Vedic astrology especially. Let's get your money card for Ophiuchus Moon. I just want to mention too, the fact that that came through, like this is obsession. It's not really love. And attempting to control as well. Ophiuchus Moon, money card. The sun energy that's in the center of this pentacle will also be relevant. Happiness, joy, this will be more that prosperity, illumination, light, love, awesomeness. Ophiuchus Moon. That's too many. Money card for Ophiuchus Moon. That's too many. Let's see if we can get one card for Ophiuchus Moon. They in love, no crumbs. She did that too. Ophiuchus Moon. Money card. So we have the Eight of Cups. And the Queen of Cups reversed. And I do get this being, okay, so in the first reading you had the Emperor and the Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment. Then for the U section you had some reversals, some reveals with the Seven of Swords reversed. And so with that Seven of Swords reversed, it just goes back to the reversals that are here, and now we have those here. But what I'm getting here is this being an Emperor energy connected to the 8, Scorpio energy, also karmatic energy, Aquarius energy. The Emperor is also Aries energy and Magician energy, Gemini energy. Um, what I'm seeing right now before I continue to speak on the relevance of what these are, this reverse cup being a part of like these cups here. I feel like someone's being asked to dump a cup to see what's in it. And that's what's happening here. This will also be someone who's very unstable, who may need significant help mentally. With the reversal, I see this or like not being on the same page, not being on the same plane. The evidence of something like these spilled cups here being right here in the hands of this Queen of Cups reversed, where I just get there being no love, there's no psychic connection, there's a disconnect when it comes to this person, and they may have gained what it is that they have here with what looks like to be material from this person. And so I'm also getting, just seeing this, and I get this being the Emperor and the Divine Masculine, where I'm getting twin flames. I've said this for love, money, and you. Just being a twin flame, that's what I get energetically every single time. Sometimes it comes through with actual career 3D stuff, but I'm not a 3D chick, and my readings aren't 3D either. I have Mercury in Pisces in my D9 chart, and then I also am a Pisces moon. My Mercury is also in Capricorn as well. So I'm just not, yeah. What I'm seeing, this moon, being a part of this moon with the Ace of Pentacles, and there being matching energy, where a lot of you could actually be, if you're Divine Feminine, could actually be, like it's just one and the same. There's one and the same energies here. Because that's what I'm getting. Look at the mirroring energy. Because it could be both you and Divine Masculine. You representing this pentacle, your Divine Masculine representing that pentacle as well. And that being why it's got great depth to it. But unemotionally fulfilling, this will be the energy of that unemotionally fulfilling with this reversal Queen of Cups. The Jupiter aura just began at 1:21 a.m. So we were in Saturn aura when I began this. And I energetically picked that up too, because I've done some things related to the Saturn aura and I didn't even realize it was Saturn aura, so that's pretty cool. And then 14:50 I just seen on the clock. But I do see this being a Divine Masculine walking away from a karmic. Doing what's best for them is also going to be what's best for this person. Where I'm getting codependency, this person may need to, or will be, if they so choose, be learning about being independent. And then gaining greater stability and security for themselves from within rather than being codependent on someone else. I'm also getting, like, with the Seven of Swords reverse coming through from the first reading I did for you, there just being a lot of lies and deception. Someone not knowing the truth or facing the truth from within themselves, and then that mirroring itself in relationships and connections, not just romantically, but also with family, friends. But something being over, this being the walking away. That 8 energy, I also got, again here, and this being a reversal 8, this being an upright 8, and there being a difference. It's very similar to what's here, but this being connected to the karmic and the divine feminine. Okay, and then cups will be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Ophiuchus. Same here. But this being, again, an upright energy, and I get this being divine masculine. Wheel of Fortune reverse. So being connected to this particular energy, I just get it being a part of some like major loss. It could be that codependency, draining energy, expending a lot of finances, money, going through it like water, not being responsible with it. And then Saturn energy, with Saturn being the ruler of Capricorn, this being a 10 energy of endings, coming into a new beginning. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. This will also be the energy that would speak to divinity in the upright. So with this reversal, this will also confirm what came through here with this reversal, and then the other reversals from the love section. And I have gotten love and money being both connected for twin flames. And we even have fortune, the word fortune in reverse. So, and then the gold energy, where it's almost like, oh, look what's underneath here. Star card reverse. Not someone's dream or destiny. I mean, these are two major arcanas, both in reverse here. Two of Cups reverse, a breakup. Not working on something because it hasn't been working for anyone. So I almost don't want to leave this card here like this in reverse, but it's relevant to the message here. And then I even see like the reversal 3 of Pentacles here, no longer working on this. Okay, and so this could be relevant with the Taurus energy to you having strong Taurus in your chart. Maybe even Scorpio. We have significant Scorpio here with the divine masculine, so I will go ahead and say that. Scorpio is a beautiful energy that's also associated with you, as well as Sagittarius. So I do get this energy of the Taurus card being placed here in the you section, being related to what's going to come through with the cards here. That blocking energy is wanting to come through. I feel it, and that's why, because this cup wants to be seen related to this, with more of the evidence being in the hands of this Queen of Cups reversed. And that being more reason why this divine masculine is walking away. Seeing the light in the dark. And you being Ophiuchus moons, that moon energy, I do feel, because I got both of you being together, this will be you. And then this could even be like the correlation of both of you being one, with the Ace of Pentacles and the moon energy there as well. What I'm also picking up, there was a point in time where I did some major readings for my community post section on my channel. And the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune were together, speaking to a union between two people that was destined, having to do with great wealth, prosperity, abundance, happiness, joyfulness, and beautiful fortune, and things beautifully turning in the favor of two people, but also that divinity. So I also get, one of you being one and the other, representing both, but one of you represents the physical, related to the Ace of Pentacles. The other of you represents that spiritual, related to the Wheel of Fortune. Given that this reverse Wheel of Fortune is aligned with this reverse Queen of Cups, a lot of you are going to be also significant with the upright energy of the Wheel of Fortune, where the Divine Masculine will be more representative of the Ace of Pentacles. The spiritual and the physical coming together as it should, after going through certain phases, circumstances, and karmic cycles. Let's get your U card for Ophiuchus Moon. U card for Ophiuchus Moon. And I have my window partially open. It's really windy and it's been raining for a while. So it's got my door over here, like, I don't know. U card for Ophiuchus Moon. There's a lot of activity with the cars outside also, with it being almost 1:30 in the morning. Ophiuchus Moon, U card. We see how it lightly landed. Let's see what we have here. And it also landed in this energy here. Ooh, that's super, super dope. Okay, so you have the King of Wands. And the Justice card. And what I see here is the energy of Taurus from within both of you. King of Wands being the Divine Masculine, Justice card being the Divine Feminine. So allow what resonates. This will be the energy from within you, but then you are going to be physically either the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine. And I see mirroring energies at the crowns. Boop, boop, the fire, boop, boop. The energy being in the hands here, especially with the Justice. That'll be significant for a lot of you. What I was also picking up is the evidence. There's a blindfold here on this Major Arcana card of this Divine Feminine energy. There's also a blindfold here. So I get fraud, perpetration, theft. That'll be that Seven of Swords reversed energy related to this reversal feminine. That's also here. And then here's the Sun energy. With the V energy, for the Scorpio reading, the V energy came through significantly, that being related to the 5 being related to the Hierophant and a contract and also commitment. So this could be a part of what I was getting here with the Ace of Pentacles and getting something started, a new beginning. The wheel stopping here with this in your money section related to the situation so that that wheel can continue to turn and go in the upright for you in your favor. And I feel this is about the power from within you. Justice is about fairness, But then legal energy, this could also be about a proposal. This is very elevated. Highly spiritual, a go-getter, entrepreneur, a good looker, a great cooker. Could be a wonderful entertainer also too. Great at what they do, possibly a father, a mother. I get two people coming together and working together. And then this King of Wands, I see him looking up. So in looking up, I'm also getting like the energy of divinity, like listening to divine or prayers going up or being given signs from God. And then looking up rather than looking down. Finding the truth. Seeing the light. I did get that also too. So it's also here with the moon energy there where I'm getting that. And so sun and moon energy, that'll speak to the strong soulmate connection. I get musical energy, seeing like a harp type energy here. But there's beautiful mirroring energy here with the colors. This will be major arcana, so I get this black being related to prosperity. The red being the correlation to the Taurus energy of green, but also being Aries. So Scorpio and Aries energy, Emperor energy. Wands will be your energy, and then also Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And then Justice will be strong Libra. You have the energy of also Aquarius with the 11. But I see also a new beginning. 1 and 1 of that 2 being Taurus. Things being made right, balancing out, and also being made fair. And I'm going to leave that just like that. There being some truth here with these, the way that the cards are formed here too. And then I do see an energy of 4. So 4 wands will also be relevant. Five of Pentacles. So justice being served, possibly here for there being some kind of without energy. I feel also too, I'm getting like two people missing each other. And in missing each other, you're coming together. And then the 5 being significant for both of you. Pentacle energy with the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I do get 6 of Pentacles, and that just going back to the Justice card. Equality, reciprocity, fairness, and then sanctity energy I get with the stained glass. Someone being noble and doing the right thing. Pentacles again will be Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then we have that green energy here. And I see multiple pentacles here. That's what I see here. This being probably the message. That's what I'm getting. That's from above. Someone seeing, like the King of Wands, seeing what's meant to be. And then again, this will be, I'm getting like two people really missing each other. Feeling possibly empty without one another. But then this being the sign of what's being seen by the King of Wands as the truth of partnership between you and your person. So we'll go ahead and we'll leave this here. That green will align with the Taurus energy also there too. And the 5 energy, the 5th month of Taurus. And then also Leo. This could be like I'm picking up 2 of Cups. The Leo energy being a part of the 2 of Cups energy. And that just being more of the destiny energy. for you and your person. So you have Taurus here, Taurus with the 2, the Taurus energy with the Scorpio polarity. Alright, let's get your major arcana. Did you hear that? Okay. So here's the 6 energy in the majors. This 6 energy that I got with the justice and the equality and the fairness will confirm what we see here with this particular Lover's card and the 6. And so what I see, because this is a sun energy, but this is with the Empress. Empresses don't do shit like this and target other people to try to harm them, because that's what I see here. I've always gotten this being right above the crown of a past person and it being a karmic. And then you see that the hands are being held by both, I don't even want to say that. So the masculine, divine masculine energy holding the hands of a karmic and then also of future soulmate. In doing so, this karmic energy is targeted for whatever reason, possibly to try to keep this divine masculine from moving on and moving forward. But there's longing feelings between two soulmates meant to be. And so that 5 of Pentacles is coming through related to that. I'm also getting the green energy being more evidence of the truth of the Taurus energy. But then that perpetration energy, I was going to speak on that. The sun energy that's here, this is a different energy. And I get that being more 3D. Connected to a Sagittarius energy, who may also have Scorpio or Aries. And then there's a crescent energy here that'll be significant. Scarab beetle energy with the divine feminine. I do get this being divine feminine, who's the Empress. Like, I just get that this has made divine feminine stronger, coming into the power of being an Empress and being seen for this. But the truth of the perpetration with the mocking energy of the sun, the pretend energy, the tomfoolery, and this actually being the truth of the Empress connected to that perpetration. So what I got here and then what I got here, we'll speak to that as well. This is lower chakra energy. It's also, I get like blocked throat chakra, like having some kind of unhealthy throat chakra. So they could be cutting with words, speaking certain things that are negative. I don't want to continue to talk about that. I just wanted to show the perpetration energy with what's coming through and this actually being a major arcana card and not being in reverse. Okay, so then overall we have the 9 energy of a 6 and a 3, where that comes together to create what I got from the 9 of Cups, like not being wish fulfillment because of what's here. And then the Empress energy, that'll just speak to the Emperor energy that was being channeled. The actual 3 energy being here with this card here in the 8 of Cups. Shining and illuminating the truth. Being strong in one's power. Being a mother. And I did say that. a nurturing person who's all four queens, all representations of every single queen. Being very strong, highly Venusian energy, and destined. Also an entrepreneur, a go-getter. But there being a great sensuality with this that only a divine feminine can provide. The 3 energy will also be relevant to the magician energy, 3rd house of Gemini, mercurial energy. And then for some of you, I'm getting, it could be that a mother may have targeted. That's going to be possibly relevant to what came through here. And then that mother energy, if that's the case, related to this, perpetrating the energy and targeting divine feminine, maybe feeling threatened that something would be taken away when they've actually taken away from everyone involved, including themselves. But given that there's great power that comes with this Empress card, I'm not really getting that so much. It might be relevant. I don't want to give that any energy at all, to be honest. So that initial story that came through, allow what resonates. At the bottom of this deck here, the lovers will also be twin flame energy. It's a twin flame card. This particular deck is very descriptive though. So it will speak to twin flames, but then also will show the karmic. The scarab beetle is going to be Saturn energy, very strongly, of being able to take the energy of nothing and turn it into more than something. And so I get that being about this beautiful energy of coming into one's power and glowing up and being an empress. Here's the leap of faith and the new beginning. All right. Well, that's awesome. I like that. What I do see and what I pick up is this being that King of Wands. You see the wand being held in the hand here. Overcoming fears, lightening the load, releasing burdens. It'll be very similar to what's here. Where it could be to, it's this Queen of Cups reversed. Like I just get it being this energy here of this crocodile, alligator, whatever you want to call it. And that being a part of that negative, spewing the dysfunctional throat chakra energy. But this being something new and a new cycle and a new beginning. So karmic cycle is completing. And I do get an emperor taking a leap of faith towards an empress. Alright. And then again, we have your final card. This completes your reading. Ophiuchus moons. This is beautiful. It looks like there's a masculine, divine masculine, who is doing what's best for them, which is going to contribute to the collective and help others as well. that may not even realize it, but it's going to help everyone. And I feel this is being a part of some inspiration or influence with a lot of you as empresses, leading by example. Because this King of Wands is not quite in Emperor status. The Emperor card did come through for that initial reading I did for you. But it also came through with the upright energy of wish fulfillment. So it could be that there's wishes of someone stepping up to the plate. And I feel that we see the actions of this happening for some twin flame couples. So twin flames coming together. This is beautiful. A lot of you being wonderful philanthropists, being of great service, taking what it is that you've been dealt and turning it around to work in your favor, but then also to be able to give back to others. And then you being heavily and greatly rewarded for what it is that you've endured, how you've been targeted, if this is you as the Empress, Divine Feminine, and then being gifted your rightful abundance of peace, luxuries, comforts, all things beautiful, being able to create and create beautifully, that's going to affect in such a beautiful and nurturing way for the world. And not everyone can do that. So that's wonderful. Beautiful for you if you resonate with this. And I do see a soulmate partnership coming together. Ophiuchus Moons, this was your beautiful reading. I'm so glad that I listened to my intuition and decided to do this again for you. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.